Hello and very warm welcome to another live stream, and I'm using the beautiful CaptainSim Tristar to go from Vienna to London, and this is pretty much a test flight for me because I haven't had a chance to test the Tristar yet, and I haven't and I want to look how the VAS usage is and how it performs on this very add-on intensive route. So the thing I did is I'm not doing a cold and dark startup with you today because I had to learn how to do it, and so this took me some time. So we've done the pushback, I have loaded the flight plan, and I can show you all that a little bit later during the flight and tell you how I did that. So we're going to do our taxi now to runway 29er. There's not much wind at the moment, so I'm going to use the 29er to take off to London. So as always, in case you have any problems with the sound, with the stream, with the quality, just let me know. In case you have any questions, just feel free to enter them into the chat, and I will try to answer them as good as possible. And I'm doing this stream in English because I think the route is pretty well, it's pretty obvious that I'm going to use the English language when flying this route, and I also wanted to do something for the English-speaking viewers as well, because I'm doing some things in German and some things in English, so I hope you're happy with me doing this stream in English. So the Tristar, as I can feel here, needs a lot of thrust actually, but that's really cool because that gives you the impression that you're actually taxiing with heavy metal here. So we're going to do our taxi now to 29er. Going to pause the stream here, from at least on my side. Okay. So concerning navigation, well, that is something I really have to check if I'm able to get things right, because something I am not familiar with is handling the autopilot in this plane. So this is pretty much trial and error today. So I'm going to go for an auto throttle of 200 and a heading of, well, just to be secure that I can go to auto heading of 29er. And what's this here? Well, that's the ILS. Okay, and I'm going to set an altitude of 32,000. Still on the taxiway. So altitude. Okay, cannot arm that. Okay. Okay, so flight director on. I think that's pretty obvious. And well, I hope that vertical speed hold. I will hold a vertical speed, say of plus 1,500, and we will go into heading hold mode and to IAS hold mode. Oh no, we can actually hold the vertical speed here. Well, yeah. So I'm pretty curious if this will work, because I'm not really familiar with this plane, but should be fun to try it out with you. Hello Rocker41, how are you? So a little bit of brakes here because we're too fast to do this turn. So I've pretty much deliberately selected a flap setting of well, 18 degrees. Hope that's okay. So we'll now switch on the strobe lights, we'll switch on the wing landing lights, the nose wheel landing lights, and the runway turn-off lights. And yeah, whatever, I don't think we need this one. And by the way, I don't think that I have switched on the oh, we're too fast, I'm sorry. I don't think I've switched on the fasten seat belts. Here we go. Okay. So lights should be on. There's always this graphical glitch here at the fire station. Don't know where that is coming from. So let's get aligned here. And please bear with me as I'm trying to manage to stay in control of this plane. So, well, I think we're good to go. Positive rate, gear up, and off we go. So I think it would be wise to switch on the ATS now and switch on the autopilot now. I hope this works. Oh, this one? So, okay, let's see. Well, the vertical speed looks good. He's holding the speed, actually. So I'm reducing flaps one notch. And he's holding the heading, I think. Okay. So let's get up here to 250 knots. And let's accelerate our climb to 2,500. And reduce the flaps. And where's the navigation here? That nav switch, okay. So don't forget, we're over Vienna now, so the frame rate will go down a little bit. I will reduce flaps now fully. You can see we're over the city, very very intensive auto gen that he now loads. So actually, I'm pretty content right now. This looks good. We're at 250 knots. We're at a pretty constant climb rate of 2,500 feet per minute, and he's following my, well, let's say orders. So, and he's trying to keep the track to the, I think, at least I think. So I hope he's. So we'll switch to standard now. Altimeter set. We can switch off the nose gear lights now. Okay, now looks good if you ask me, but he's not holding the course. Actually, that's not working. So let's switch to heading mode and turn off nav. Let's see if this works with navigation mode on and heading mode on. "12,000 feet, lights off, logo light off, and runway turn off, and fasten seatbelts off." So I hope this does the trick. We're in much clearer weather now, and we can go to well, actually we can reduce the vertical speed a little bit now. Go to 2,100 and well, yeah, 300 knots. I think that's okay. So somehow he's correcting the heading now. Do you see that? And I think it's now working with the navigation. At least I hope. So we'll see if that works. Okay, so we're pretty much on our way now, and I'm curious of what will happen at the first waypoint. VAS usage currently is at 2.5, which is very, very, very good, and frame rate is fantastic. So yeah, I'm pretty content with this. So let's see. I'm just curious if the first waypoint will work here. Well, he's now settling on the navigational line, which is good, and the first waypoint is still a long way away from us, so we'll have to wait a little bit until we see if this works. But you know, the good thing about this is we're not at a virtual airline flight right now, so I can speed up the simulator so that we will get there faster. Don't want to bore you with a cruise phase of the flight that is too long. So considering the navigation of this airplane, you can see that it has an INS, inertial navigation system. It doesn't have the usual FMC computers that you are probably used to in more modern planes, and this is something you have to learn, and you know, I'm a little bit lazy concerning this, and I'm not so eager to learn the INS system in depth, so I chose the easy way around. I just created a flight plan here and prepared, and this the INS system loads the flight plan and follows it. So this saves you. Whoa, what isn't happening now? Okay, I think this is the simulation rate that is messing things up. Switching to normal. Okay, no, I mean, you can for sure you can learn the INS and learn everything that is connected with it, and I'm not saying that it's not interesting. I'm just saying that for me, I just wanted to save me the hassle of having to learn the INS, so I loaded up a flight plan. And I'm just checking if the airplane really is following the flight plan, because that saves you a lot of typing here into the computer, a lot of long alignment cycles. And so the weird thing right now is that I think I messed up a little bit with the nav, the heading. Why is this? This is weird. Why isn't it? Okay, let's head up nav and heading. No, it's not working. Well, as you can see, there are still some problems. Okay, he's now settling on the altitude. Good thing that I... So... Well, I think, to be honest with you, I think that what is happening now? Don't. Oh, come on. Okay, he should now... Yeah, you can see. When we started, it was from 1 to 2, and now it is from 2 to 3. So this here, and you can also see the white line has changed to a magenta line, and this means that he has changed waypoints, and he's now following this and you can also see the waypoint alert. So this seems to be working, and I just think that he has some problems with time acceleration. So we're still in Austria. So I think we can. Oh, I think this is okay. Ah. Okay, they're not synced, so this is why he's warning me of that. And you can see, okay, you can see that the heading mode has now changed. Okay, let's see if he's able to make the next waypoint change on his own. Just curious. The next waypoint change is here. Okay, he did that. And you know what, we're too fast. This is putting too much stress on our fuel usage. So I'm reducing that a little bit now. I'm going to Mach, I think Mach 7.5 is more than enough, actually. So I just want
Alpha Yankee Alpha Zulu radar contact. Continue your approach to Vienna International Airport and proceed direct next VOR according to your flight plan.
In case you're wondering.
Expect runway 16. QNH 1029er.
So I want to see that he's making
you again.
the course change by himself. And well, actually he's not. Or is he? No, he's not. I think I have to check the manual if this is working correctly. So we'll wait for the next change here. Well, actually he is correcting the headings, as you can see. So I'm wondering if this is... well, he does it. Okay, so it seems that this heading mode is connected to this. He's now also changing the pages. You can see here we're at Alp, and the next one is Langi. So he's also doing that, which is very, very good. Okay, so I think I'll leave the time compression now on 2 times the speed, and I'm leaving you alone for a moment because I have to check on something. But I will be watching the chat, so you can leave questions here, and I'll leave on the INS and the navigation here, so you can follow that, and yeah, we'll see you in a few minutes. So I'm back, guys, and we are approaching the United Kingdom, and we are switching back to normal simulation right now, and it's time to check the approach for EGLL, and let's see what we can do here. So no, that's not the way. Well, it will be standard arrival charts. Well, I have to check. Let's check standard arrival charts. So the thing is, at Biggin, we should have an altitude of oh, come on, where's this? It's not in here. Well, the thing is, we are really now. I have to start the descent now, so we will arm the altitude at 2,000 or 500 feet is enough, and we will tell him to hold a vertical speed of 2,250 knots. Okay, fasten seatbelts on. Oh, sorry, this one. So let's see if this works. I still have to find out this approach. Can't find the right charts here, which is kind of weird, but it's okay. So let's check if we have the QNH here for Heathrow, which is 1017, and we'll switch to that as soon as we get closer to the approach. And the VAS usage at the moment is 2.8, which is outstanding. So it seems that the CaptainSim Tristar doesn't have that big a VAS impact, and I'm switching to 2,500 feet per minute because he seems to be holding the speed quite perfectly. So we are approaching London very, very fast. I hope we will be able to get this descent working, because I think I started the descent a little bit late, so I don't know if this will work. And I don't know if, let's see if we have, this one's that one. It's not helping exactly.
Whiskey 4 Charlie Mike, Schwekat here. You are permitted to follow your flight plan until we contact you again. Expect runway 29. Okay, so at least I now have the ILS frequency and all that stuff. And I hope that we... Okay, let's see. Well, it seems that we're from 6 to 7. Yeah. Let me tell you, we are too high. Or at least I think we're too high. Yeah, we're too high. So I'm going to switch off the INS, and I'm going to make a... I cannot switch the heading exactly. Okay. Why? No, I don't want that heading. Oh, we are... Ah, okay. I think I am understanding now. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm turning south now because I have to... no, come on. I have to make a circle because we are too high for this approach. unfortunately. Okay, we're at 13,000 feet, so I'll switch to the I switched the altimeter now already. Okay, and here as well. And we'll already switch on all the lights. So we'll have to reduce the sync rate now a little bit because we're too fast. Okay, so the ILS I think I have to tune it here. I think. Okay, and that one's 110.3. 110.3. Okay, how's this working? And the course is 271. So just to be completely secure, I'm going to switch both ILS selectors to this course. And we're at 4,000 feet. Which is perfect. Okay, this is kind of cool. Frame rate is very, very good. So near to London, it is very, very good, I can tell you. And the VAS usage with a 3.4 at the moment is also very, very good. I think he already loaded London Heathrow because we're pretty close to it, so that's a pretty good VAS usage. So, the thing left to do now is, because we're approaching it very, very fast, is to slow down to 200 knots. I'm aiming for a approach speed of 140 knots, so I am actually of course I'm cheating a little bit, you know. You can see that here is the ILS approach. Okay, so so I will be arming the localizer now, and I'm going for flaps 1. Actually flaps 10. Frame rates drop a little bit now because you can see the autogen is crazy dense here, so good. So I hope that he will be catching the localizer now. I'm starting our turn a little bit at least to 320, reducing the speed to 180. Localizer captured, and approach, and glide slope captured, I think, because we already have a negative vertical speed now. Looks pretty damn good to me, so we're going to slow down a little bit further to 170, and I'm aiming for a full flap landing. So we're established on the approach. I'm reducing speed to 160. Extend the flaps further. Runway in sight. Wonderful. This looks pretty awesome, actually. So I'm going to extend the flaps further. And I'm switching off the auto throttle now, so I have control. Gear down. Flaps full. And autopilot off. Wish me luck. It's my first real, well, not real, but my first normal duty landing with the CaptainSim Tristar. I did some circling at an airport, if you remember my previous streams, but I didn't do any real landing in this thing, and I am not pretty well aligned to the runway at the moment, so I have to correct a little bit to the left here. Actually, speed is also a bit messy to control. I'm too fast right now. You know, but the wind actually is also not very calm. It is 247 degrees with 19 knots, which is not so comfortable to land here, so I have to correct here a little bit with the rudder. Too fast, have to reduce thrust. Okay, I'm too high and too fast, so I have to reduce. Okay, rudder correction here. This is going to be a little bit of a crosswind landing here. Come on. Okay, it's not perfectly aligned to the runway. Wow. It was a weird feeling. I felt I felt like I was very, very slow when I touched down. VAS usage 3.37. Very, very good. Frame rate is also very, very good for London Heathrow. So I'm pretty satisfied, actually. Okay, lights for taxi. All right. So let's find us a comfortable gate here. And if all goes well now, I can say I'm pretty satisfied here with how this went. Landing was not perfect, but not bad for one of my first landings with this thing, and I feel very confident to go flying with this plane again, because I was a little bit scared of the INS system, but with this workaround with the flight plan, it is pretty comfortable and pretty good actually to fly with it. Pretty nice. Set gate number here. It's gate number 330. Gate. Come on, show me the gate. 330 heavy. No. British Airways. That's cool. So let's see. Come on, okay, taxi light off so he doesn't get blinded by the light. Here we are. External power. And engines off. Where's the external power? External power on. Okay. Lights off. And always cool with CaptainSim models is this little panel here. So we'll open the main door and we'll operate the jetway and we'll request the deboarding. And we'll open the cargo doors. Wonderful, and we'll open the okay, so don't know why this stair is right. It's coming. You can also open the radar dome if you want to. I think, yeah, you can open it here, and you can also let the radar oscillate here. Yeah, you can see it oscillates. Okay, so let's close this. well, I enjoyed it. I hope you did too, and I'm pretty satisfied with performance, especially of this flight. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the next flight, to the next live stream, whatever. I'm uploading this on YouTube. Hope you had fun, and until the next time we see ourselves, I wish you, as always, happy landings.